Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Surprise. This is Kim Hui coming to you live from the beautiful Bali, Indonesia. And so welcome to our Empowerment Tuesday. I thought that I would surprise everyone since we're all out here, not all, the most of us that have worked hard to achieve the incentive trip that we're out here in the beautiful Bali, Indonesia. And so what I like to do is I decided to, I was going to do this call from my room, but I go, no, I really want to come out to the lobby and just kind of, showcase to everyone really what a beautiful, gorgeous place this is. And, to me, part of the journey of being an entrepreneur is not only to build a business, but really to expand our horizon of what's possible and, to really have the opportunity to see the world and to experience the world. So disregard a distraction because I'm at the beautiful hotel lobby and I wanted to show you guys this space. What a gorgeous place to be. And so anyway, let me go right into today's talk, today's Empowerment Tuesday. It is a call that's been long awaited for it to happen. And so I think, after the past, I would say 9 months about since February, we've been working hard in pre-launching this project and building content. And I think we have come to a space, a point in time whereby we're ready to showcase a workbook, a tool that can help people to build and expand their business. And so that said, a lot of times I would say that in our industry, and especially with our platform called 3, we are able to attract a lot of professionals, a lot of people from all walks of life for that matter, and a lot of professionals that they're the first time involving in our industry. And so sometimes, the key thing is about our space is duplication, right? How do you go about duplicating the business? It's not only about yourself engaging in business. It's to truly to succeed in this space. It's about making impact, about helping others to impact, helping others become successful, right? And so we have put together a tool, a workbook that's going to help entrepreneurs when they come in. That's going to give them a little like an orientation of what kind of business this is and how do they go about to engage it. And so I'm really excited to unveil this tool to everyone today from the beautiful Bali right here in this beautiful space that we are in. So and with that, I really want to give a big shout out to our designer, Ryan, who have worked tirelessly to help with the graphics and the design to make this happen. So with that said, are we ready? I think that deserves a drum roll, right? It's months of hard work from a collaboration of different leaders in this company that work hard to put this together. So that said, let me get started. I'm really excited. So let me kind of give a little preface about the workbook. This workbook is a digital workbook. It's a digital tool. Okay, in the space we're living in the digital, a lot of things become digital. So rather than this workbook that I'm about to share, you could print it if you want, but it's meant to share as a digital workbook, and it's all for free. Okay, you could go out there, you can send this workbook to as you enroll other people, you could share with your team members. But the key thing is you as a sponsor, you're gonna walk them through the workbook, and when you walk them through the workbook, it takes about maybe 15 maximum 20 minutes, not even. And so this would give an overview people that they understand, oh, you know what? I do have a business. I do have a turnkey business on how to engage. And so everything's categorized in a centralized place through a digital workbook. So with that, let's get started. And by the way, well, I think as I share the screen, you will understand what I'm trying to get at. Okay. All right. Let's get at it right now. So I am super excited. Drum roll. Okay. Well, this book, we call it the WOW book, right? Which stands for Welcome Orientation Workbook. So as you sponsor someone into the business, this workbook has all the vital information about teaching them how to launch their business and also giving them information about the business that they just got started with. Okay, so this is a cover. We loved it. And as this whole concept and idea really came about from Sedona, so I couldn't think of a better picture to launch this WOW book. Okay, and so this WOW book is kind of like a navigation tool for you to navigate on your business. Okay, so that's the cover of the workbook. And so now this is So this workbook has several pages, but like I said, this is a digital workbook. As I go through the PowerPoint, the slideshow, then it will make more sense to you. Okay. So when let's just say, for example, you enroll me into the business. So you're going to take the next 10, 15 minutes to walk me through, to welcome me to the business. So you're going to say, hey, you know what? Like, this is your name, your username, right? And you're going to tell me what my username is. Well, that I should know, right? Because when I enroll, I will probably have pick and chose my own username and my account number. And so, now we want to congratulate and welcome them to the Spark community, right? And I'm going to share with them their websites, right? So first, I'm going to share with them that when they started this business, what came with it is a back office, okay? A back office that monitors and tracks their businesses. So that will help them to, give them information to help them grow their business, tools, information. So see office.iii.earth, that's how you log into your back office, right? Okay, so this is what if I enroll somebody, that's how I'm going to start guiding people using this workbook. So to access and your back office, this is a website you go into, and then you're going to put in your username and your password, right? When they select it. Okay, so and then I will also share with them that their replicated website. When they want to go out there and share the opportunity with other people, then they can put in the username and they can put the username.iii.earth, and then they send that link to others. And that has all the information that they want to share. Maybe their customers and their prospects want to go and take a look at the information, or if they got a consumer that's ready to buy products, and so they will go to that website. Okay, so it's got a shopping cart ready. Okay, and so also on this workbook, I'm going to let them know, hey, your sponsor is such and such. And there are times, sometimes the sponsor might not be able to do it. Maybe you are doing it for your team. So you can, hey, your sponsor is such and such, and this is the contact information. And I will also give another layer and said that your 3-star leader is, and put their name and their contact information. I will also let them know how they will reach out to corporate support. In case if there's any question about their business, they cannot get a hold of their leaders, they can certainly contact corporate for support, okay? With the toll-free number, with the email address, and also through live chat in the back office. And then the hours of that is there, okay? So next page. Now, I'm going to go over the resources. Like, let's say I'm, you enroll me, I'm brand new. You said these are your corporate resources. So there will be the QR code. So these are the websites, right? But then what we have done a step further is we actually put in the QR code on it. So, if they have a phone, then they can scan and it will take them right there to their corporate website. So this tool is very effective. You have an iPad or a smart tablet that you could actually show and walk your prospect, or your new enrollee through this process. Okay. So, and then in each of the QR code or the website, it tells them what it is. Like, for example, the 3wall.earth. Okay. That's where the corporate announcements, where all the news archives are. And so they can go in there. Our social media content, a social media hub, if you would. And so those are the TikToks, YouTube, and whatnot. And as far as the field resources, field meaning us, right? We are in the field building. And so there are great resources that people can leverage from, and whereby that will be where the YouTube Global Spark community. And so when they scan that QR code, it would take them to the YouTube channel. Okay. So then this is one of the tools that when you share with people, they go, oh, okay, good. At least I have everything in one central location that I can go out and learn more about the business, do my own homework and study about the business opportunity. Okay, now, then I'm going to go over with them. Once they enroll, I said, listen, there are events in place to help you expand and build your business. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself, right? So we have events, we have kind of quote unquote experts that are here to support everyone, right? And so we have these live events like our global business showcase, right? Every Monday, and we have our Empowerment Tuesday, such as today, and we also have our Wellness Wednesday. And so these are live weekly Zoom events. Now, we also have in multiple language. We have currently Chinese and Spanish on different days, of course. And so that's the link for the live weekly Zoom. So you want to at least give your new enrollee the information. So go, okay, now if I want to learn how to build a business, or have people that want to take a look at the business, you plug them into the global showcase. If there are people that you enroll some people, they go, okay, now I want to learn how to do the business. So we have a series of trainings, different topics, different weeks, weeks, a different week that we have different topics, then they can plug into the Empowerment Tuesday. And for people that want to learn more about the science, about the product, then they can plug into our Wellness Wednesday. Okay. And so besides this weekly live Zoom calls, we also have local events. And so if you are working, I mean, depending on what market you're working on, if let's just say if I live in Los Angeles, if there are some local events in LA, or if you're in St. Louis, Missouri, or you're in Dallas, Texas, wherever you are. So check with your, if you're a leader, you can check with your upline leader to get the local event information. Then there are corporate, regional, and local events sponsored by corporate. And so you can get that information from the 3wall.earth. So all the information is clearly spelled out for a brand new person to go, oh, I got this, And so I'm really excited. Besides these events, I'm really excited to share with you our tools. Now, besides this workbook, we actually have put together 3 digital tools, okay? The first one is a digital tool is called the Opportunity Showcase. And that is for people that say, you know what, I'm interested, let's just say that you begin to have a conversation with your prospect, right? And they go, you know what, it's real. Okay, it's cool. It's, I don't know what it is yet, but I want to learn more. Tell me more about your business. So that would be a digital tool that you can share with others. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay. So that the Opportunity Showcase, that's digital tool number 1. And the digital number 2 is where it says science meets wellness. And that is when you share the opportunity with other people, they go, well, you know what? I want to learn more about your products. I want to learn more about your science. What is it? What made you guys stand out? What is it you guys, your product is about? And so you can send them the digital tool, which I'm going to show you shortly. Okay. And now you enroll a brand new brand ambassador, and they say, you know what? Okay, now I got myself a business. I want to learn more. I want to learn how I go about building my business. How do I do that? Then you will send them the digital tool number 3, called the Brand Ambassador Tool. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that looks like shortly. Okay, so now, you know what? Before I go there, I'm going to show you what the okay, there we go. I'm going to show you the tools. Actually, let me do another screen share to show you the 3 digital tools. Okay, so this is the opportunity. This is digital tool number 1, Opportunity Showcase. Now, again, it's a digital tool. It's a PDF. When you send it to your prospect, basically what happened is that all these, you see the little hand grabs, that everything is, the link is already embedded in here. If you send this in the PDF, all they have to do is put their fingers, if they have a smart tablet or iPhone, put their finger right there. It will link them to that link on which they want to look at. Okay. So Opportunity Showcase, for those people that want to learn more about the business, you can send them about this one. So it pretty much kind of guide them on, there's a whole map, if you would, on videos that they can look at to evaluate this business opportunity, right? So right here, we have the 3 movements and little short clips about discovering our global platform, right? And then go, okay, it's cool, a couple of minutes. Then I want to learn more about the global opportunity presentation. So you actually have professionals that go out there and present this business for you. So when they click here, it would take them to the presentation. And then some people go, okay, wonderful. Well, how do I get paid? I want to learn how I could work and manifest abundance, right? How I can build this business, and want to learn about our financial reward plan. Then all they have to do is click it right there. Then you have a Mr. Lance Smith that will go out there and showcase and explain about the compensation plan. Now, then there are some highlights of the launch events. Sometimes people, not only do they want to look at the business opportunity, right? Not only do they want to look at the financial reward plan, they also might want to say, you know what, I want to get a feel, get a vibe of this company, who's involved, what are the events like. And I tell you, for a young company as we are, not even a year old yet, we got some amazing launch event collages. Okay, so we have our launch events that took place in Salt Lake City. We also have the launch event that took place in Hong Kong, in Asia. So these are the links that they can click. These are short clips. So give people a feel, a taste of what the environment looks like, right? What's our landscape of 3, right? So that's a great showcase. And then the last video. So this is the digital tool number 1. So when people, after you, of course, you got to do your connection first, right? You're going to connect with your prospects, talk to them, feel out where they are at, if they're open, and then you can say, you know what, I just got involved in a brand new platform. I'm really excited about it, and I'd like to share with you more. Are you open to looking more? Are you open to, checking out what's available, how you want to take from wherever you are to where they want to go. So if they say, sure, send me some information, that would be the digital tool number 1 that I would share. Okay. So on digital tool number 2. Okay. All right. So so people say, you know what, I really want to learn more about the product and our science behind it. Then you send them this digital tool. Okay. Again, digital tool with your finger, with a smart tablet, a phone, you can actually tap it and it will link you to the appropriate video. Okay. So this is where science meets wellness. At first, you will have Dr. Dan Glubler that talks about a little bit about our product, our science. And then we actually have a little showcase of our scientific advisory board. Okay. So people look and say, wow, you guys actually have a scientific advisory board. And we also have a little explanation of each of the 6 products. And most of us so excited about, a lot of people are about epigenetic studies, right? So we have that, and there's a little video about our research institute in Thailand, as well as the other study, cellular absorption, clinical study, absorption study, and we also have linked in one of our Wellness Talk Wednesdays. And so when people look at this, they go, oh, okay, because it doesn't talk about the business side. It talks about product and science. So when people that are interested in about learning more about what our product line is, this is a great digital tool. You send this PDF to them, they click it, bam. Now, sometimes people like to print it. When you print it, you won't be able to hyperlink to it. Okay. When you print it, then you can use your phone and scan it instead of tapping it. Okay. So this is digital tool number 2. Okay. So now let's look at digital tool number 3. Okay. For people that wanted to learn more about how do I go, they started with the business, they go, well, how do I go about building my business? What is it? How do I get started? Right. So this is a great tool for brand new people that want to come and learn about the business, right? So as brand new people enrolling, so this is the tool. Number 1, first thing they do, look at the new distributor orientation. We call it as NDO, right? And after that, they can actually look at the simple ABC building block. There's a short video I did about the simple building block of this business, so we actually have from this video, there's an attachment on the PDF file, and I can show you shortly after that. So there's a PDF that goes with this video, and then we have another video by Amy Dunlap to teach people how to launch the business, right? And then Adrienne Ruiz did a great talk about daily activities. What is your daily activities like in building your business? And so as we have so many new people that are professionals from all walks of life, actually, for that matter, that are joining our platform, they want to see, okay, what should my daily activity look like? So that's a great tool for them to look at, as well as we have other empowerment. We have Holly Roush that talk about promoting events, the power of the events, right? And last but not least, you have Samson talk about building success with 3. Okay, so that's a tool for brand new people to gain information. So I know that there's a lot of information on YouTube. There's a lot of information on our channel, but by doing a simple format, organized format, it gives people the opportunity for them to actually go in there and click it. And so, case in point about this business, look at where I'm sitting. I'm in Bali, Indonesia. And you can build this global business literally from anywhere. As long as you have a laptop or a smartphone, you have internet, then you're ready to go. All right. So this is the tool number 3, brand ambassador tool. So what I like to do is I like to share with you. Remember, I talk about the simple ABC building block. To accompany that video, there's actually a PDF that accompanies it. So this is a simple ABC building block. what are the 3 major steps, right? So step number 1 is the peak interest. And those are the things that you do. If you look at the QR, there's a number QR1, QR2, QR3. Those corresponds down on the screen where you see the QR codes. It corresponds with that. And again, you can just mouse to where the QR code is. You click it and it will hyperlink you to the videos, right? So this is after you pick interest. And then the second step is after enrollment, what do they do? And then number 3, AC, right? C is always about follow-up. And again, and so there are links and videos that will help you with that. And so let me continue on. So I hope that you guys are liking the graphics. It took a lot of work from our graphic designer and a team of us that are working on this. So the next step, okay, after they get all the information, the instructions of what to do, how to do it, then watch those videos. Then we got to do our homework. What's the homework assignment? I love this because a lot of times people, they get involved in a business. They go, okay, that's it. I'm on my path. But what is it you really do? Okay, so we got to do homework. Just like people going to university, going to college. They go for college for 4 years, and then they study, and then they go find a job, right? But here you earn while you learn. Now, how much you earn, how much you learn is all depending upon you, what you're willing to do, what kind of effort you're willing to put in. So we have several steps for homework. Okay, step number 1. So you can watch the steps, what that is. And then step number 2, right? So, and step number 1 is really to identify your why. I know it's so cliche, but it is so true. You got to understand what is it that you want. Having that clarity is important. You might not know totally what you want, but start with some small goals, the small steps. Identify what is it you want to change. And so we actually have a little guidance on how to do your homework. Step number 1. Okay, so step number 2. Okay, let me do this. Okay, I was trying to hide the thumbnail, but I don't know how to do that. So I thought I knew how to do that. But anyway, okay, so coming back to here. So step number 2, watch the NDO. Again, this is a digital tool. You click it and boom, it will hyperlink you there. Step number 3, your network is your net worth, right? So we're going to guide you on, we're going to have the following pages to guide you on how to do that. And step number 4, write down some short-term goals. And step number 5, after you do all these steps, what you want to do is you want to, let's do this. Okay. What you want to do is after you do all the steps, you want to schedule an appointment with your upline leader to kind of go over your game plan. Okay, now I got all this done. What's my next game plan? And so now with that, let's look at the next page. So on your homework assignment number 1, what is your why? So write down the top 3 things that you would like to see change. Could it be what are the 3 things you want to accomplish in this platform? Or, I think just doesn't matter whether this platform in 3 or whatever there's in life. It's important to identify what is it that we want to change. We want to accomplish, whatever that might be. What is it you want to manifest, right? So name the top 3 things and really take time to write these down. I tell you, a lot of times people go, oh, I got that in my head. No, honey. Let's just say, for example, if you wanted to go somewhere, you want to buy airline tickets, you go to the counter, you have to be able to tell them, say, listen, I want to fly to here, I want to fly to there. You got to be specific on what you want. So having that clarity will help guide you what type of effort you want to put in your business. So write down the top 3 whys, right? Okay, then I would suggest you put down your next 6 months goal. It doesn't have to be big. I mean, I don't know. A month number 1, I want to help so many people. I want to share this opportunity with so many people. I want to enroll so many people in the business. I want to get X number of customers. Whatever that is, you need to put that down so you know that when you are, because I'm sure. See, this is like your roadmap. If you want to, let's just say if you're at a mall or you want to drive somewhere. In order for you to navigate on where you want to go, first, you're going to know where you are in life. Where am I? So you got to identify where your geographic location is. Then you're going to know what you want to go. And then it will navigate you there. But if you don't know where you are at, what point you are at in life, how do we know where we're going to take us to where we want to go, right? So I would suggest, your why, and then Identify where your why kind of help you understand, hopefully understand where you are at, right? And then know where you want to go. So these 6 months goals, short-term goals, it's like the trajectories, right? Your path taking you to from point A to point B. Okay. All right. So next, remember the next step we talk about, the next homework assignments is your making your list, right? Your net worth is your net worth, right? Okay. So we have put together this workbook so that you can make a list. Okay. And so we put down 5 categories that represent spark, right? So let's look at spark. What is it? So these are 5 categories. You name 10 people in each categories, right? So who's the top 10 people you know they're very spirited, right? People that are high spirit, they're positive, they are looking for ways to getting better. They want more in life. It doesn't have to be more money. More could be more meaning, more impact, more purposeful. So whatever that may be, more positive. People that have a strong spirit in them. At least they're positive. They have a positive outlook about change, about wanting to change. So top 10 spirited people. And then who are the top 10 purposeful people? People that are very purposeful. People have an intention of, instead of looking at things in such a way is there is such a magic in the unknown, right? So purposeful. What are the top 10 purpose people you know? Then what are the top 10 most successful people you know? The top achievers, the people you know, right? And then the other categories, I think people got really interested in what I'm doing right here in the lobby. All right. So, and what are the top 10 resourceful people you know? People that are very resourceful. Usually, most of the time, entrepreneurs are very resourceful. They find ways to make it work. I would say this, sometimes when I would share this, when I became an entrepreneur, I became a lot more resourceful. When things is not going the way I want, I said, okay, what's my solution? How can I make this better? Instead of saying this is not working, so how can I change? What can I do to make the impact? What can I do to change? What kind of steps I need to do? So people that are resourceful, you want those people in your business, right? So who are the top 10 people that you know that are very resourceful? And I love this category. Who do you know that are kind? I want to work with kind people in life and in business, right? So who are the top 10 people you know that are kind? Okay, so these are people you write down and you're gonna learn to approach your list. Okay, so next, in case people go, oh, I don't know anybody. You know what? Listen. So we helped you and put it right here, your memory jogger. Okay. So from A to Z. Okay. So who do you know that are accountants? Who do you know that are architects? Who do you know that are artists? Who do you know that are, activists, whatever, right? So these are the alphabets will help guide you, right? Who B, beauticians, right? Builders, banker, whoever, right? C. So this is a whole list of alphabets that will help hopefully jog your memory of the people you know. Actually, as you go through the A to Z, when we were putting this together, I actually know a lot more people than I thought I did. I thought I knew. Okay, so this memory jogger will help you to jog your memory. And last but not least, this is the back of the workbook. It's a welcome message. Welcome to this global community. And the day that they completed this workbook, then you have them sign it, you signed it, and that way at least they know, okay, you know what, we have completed this workbook together. Okay, so now that in a nutshell is how you're going to enroll. When you enroll people, you're going to walk them through it. Now today it took a little longer for me because I went out there and I explained how to leverage this tool, but when you're actually working with somebody, maximum 20 minutes, max, right? So 15-20 minutes. Can you imagine the power of having this workbook? You could have this on your tablet, your iPad, or you can print it out. Obviously, like I said, when you print it out, you can click it, but you can scan it, right? And so I hope that this workbook is helpful to you. Sorry, because I mean, can you imagine the power? If let's just say that some people say, you know what, I have access to a color printer. I'm going to print 10 sets and bound this. Can you imagine if and this is free. We just, we're going to send it to you within the next hour. You will have this workbook on your hands. And so you could, the people that you enroll before, this is a great way for you to connect with them. If they're not active, you say, listen, I got this digital tool. If you're still interested, I would like to share with you. And those people that have enrolled walk them through it. You'd be surprised. There are people that enroll that they don't even know how to access the back office. So this is an incredible tool for you to share with your team. We actually have some leaders who want to print 20 sets. And when they do that, then, everybody that enroll, can you imagine if every one of your leaders have 20 sets? They go out there and they do that with their team. That means in order for you to use this 20 sets, you have sponsored 20 people. So this tool will be a phenomenal way to help duplication. The key about a business is really about duplication. It's not about how successful you are, how good you are individually. It's what kind of impact you're able to do and help other entrepreneurs to succeed. So I hope that you enjoy this call, and I hope that you get a little glimpse of the beautiful Bali. And I look forward to seeing you guys. And I want to give a big shout out to all the leaders that have served tirelessly, that are continue to doing their weekly calls. And also, we have a lot of people that are working behind the scene. Our producers, our administrators behind the scene, they're putting on together these shows. Peter, thank you so much for doing this every single week, day after day. And we appreciate you. And we appreciate everyone that are putting forth this effort. And I tell you, I share a little bit about this trip so far. This is, I think, our second and third day here in Bali. Having the opportunity to meet with hundreds of people. We have about a couple of hundred people, 200-300 people here in Bali from 7 different countries. The gathering of human spirit in sharing with our experience and our journey in this platform the last couple of months. It's remarkable. It's absolutely unprecedented in my last 30 years of career in this industry. So having the opportunity to work with people, meeting people, seeing people, and as a fellow human being, having the opportunity to travel the world and see this world, it truly humbles me as a human being. And what a time to live in right now. I think that we all can elevate our own vibration and truly go out there and make a difference in this world. With that, signing off right here in Bali. Have a great evening. I look forward to seeing you in the next round. Thank you.